Silve, Cornwell.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
I need Lorello. I need Prince. And I need one volunteer marshal, one volunteer marshal out on the track. This is my 17.5 buggy C main event. Watch it in the triple. Watch in the triple. Watch in the triple. And again, I'll be taking 3 from my C main into my B main, 3 from my B main into my A main. And again, I do need a volunteer marshal over on cone number 1. Volunteer marshal on cone number 1. Volunteer marshal on cone number 1. Thank you, Ms. Prince. Appreciate that. Qualifying order in the 6th spot. Josh Santos in the 5. Andrew Bryant in the 4. Stephen Antony in the 3. Mike Blythe in the 2. Kyler Cornwell. And on the pole will be Kevin Boyd. I got a clear check out of everybody other than Andrew Bryant. Andrew Bryant, you still in the house? He left. All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Going to get our cars lined up. Straightaway is closed. Let's get our cars lined up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And again, we got a starting grid with boxes, i.e. cars in boxes, not outside the box. Not outside the box, inside the box.
Less than 5.
There we go. What a coinky dink. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Prince. Do appreciate that. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're rolling with our 17.5 B main event, C main event. Leading us out is going to be Kevin Boyd. Cornwell in the 2. Blythe in the 3. Looks like Santos making his way up into that top 3. Make your passes clean, guys. You hit somebody and take them out from position, you got to wait and let them get back by. Nice even run going out early on. It's Kevin Boyd, Cornwell, and Santos. Blythe giving chase in the top 3. Remember, 3 going into that B main event to make it a 9-car B main event. That'll be race number 3. We're putting water down after race number 4. Water after race number 4. Leading out is Kevin Boyd. Kyler Cornwell in the 2. Santos in the 3. Now Antony moving up into the top 4. Race number 2, 21.5 B main event. 21.5 B main event going to be coming at you next. Cornwell now taking over that top spot. Boyd giving chase in the 2. In that 3 is going to be Santos. Antony giving it all he's got, looking around the outside. And they come together. Oh, watch it on the crossover. Watch on the crossover. Outside, outside, outside. It is clear. Now Blythe got his nose up in there. So top 3, it's going to be Boyd and Cornwell. Antony into 3. Blythe now into the 4. With Santos in the 5. Now Santos into the 4. Blythe into the 4. Watch it in the center section. Watch center section. It is clear. Watching the crossover. Watching the crossover. Boyd and Cornwell going at it with 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. Your A mains will be 7 minutes. A mains are going to be 7 minutes. Now Santos putting it upside down. Antony going to move into that top 3 spot. Blythe not out of it yet. He's got 3 minutes still left to get it done. 3rd and 4th in the center section. There's Blythe in that top 5. Now Cornwell getting it wrong. That's going to give Boyd a pretty decent lead, looking to get into that B main event. And you got Antony and Santos. That's 3rd and 4th. Antony right now over the triple section. Got Kevin Boyd coming up on his back door. No harm, no foul. Thank you very much. That's how it's done. Santos in the 4, trying to hunt down the all yellow of Antony.
2 minutes left.
Watching the center section, drivers. Watch center section. It is clear. Kevin Boyd leading out. Cornwell in the 2. Antony in the 3. Santos in the 4. .330 in, 130 to go. 3:30 in, 130 to go. After race number 9, I will have open practice. So it depends on how quickly I get through the main events to denote how long we will have the track open for. So again, if you're wanting to hang out and run some laps, test some stuff out, I will have track open for practice at the conclusion of race number 9. Watching from the driver's stand. Thank you, AJ. Appreciate that. It is clear.
1 minute left.
Race number 2, 21.5 B main event. You'll be coming up next. 21.5 B main event. You'll be coming up next. It's Kevin Boyd on top. Kyler Cornwell in the 2. Stephen Antony in the 3. Watched by start finish line. Thank you, Mr. Prince. Do appreciate that. With under 30. Watching from the driver's stand, watching from the driver's stand. It is clear with less than 10, less than 10. Remember, marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your area at the conclusion of the race with less than 5, less than 5. And this should be everyone's final lap. 2 and 1, and that is going to be time. Finish lap. You are on. Kevin Boyd, Kyler Cornwell, and Stephen Antony. Looks like you guys are going into that B main event. That'll be race number 3. Cornwell, you're done. Antony, you're done. Boyd, you're done. Waiting on Santos, you are done. That is a race. I'll stop.
The race
Marshals,
is
go and grab those blowers. Start blowing off the track. And I'll need you guys back out to corner marshal, please. All right, let's go and get those blowers down. Let's go and get the blowers down. And marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. I got Mr. Blythe out there. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Marshals to your spots, please. I got Dave Fout going to help me out. I assume Melissa's going to help me out for Kevin. Roll them out. Check them in. Mr. Cornwell, you're needed on the track. Corner marshal, please.
Blake Palmer. Gabriel Griffiths. Tim Marks. Dave Rosen. Brian Hunter.
Your qualifying order in the 5 spot will be Blake Palmer in the 4, Brian Hunter in the 3, Gabriel Griffiths in the 2, Tim Marks, and on the pole will be Dave Rosen. That'll be race number 3. All right, and with that being said, no more laps, no more laps. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Straightaway is closed. Once again, line your cars up in the boxes, please.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, we got a clear check out of everybody. I got Blythe there, Boyd there, Fout there. All right.
45 seconds to the start of the
Drivers
race.
ready. Marshals ready. You guys going to be going at the sound of the tone. Mr. Cornwell. Mr. Cornwell. Your child is trying to get your attention to charge his car, I believe. I could be mistaken, because he is up next in the B main. Marshall by start finish line. Get Blythe go like a machine. It's Marks leading out. Griffiths in the 2, Palmer in the 3. Now Rosen in the 3, Palmer in the 4. Looks like Hunter in the 5. I'll be taking the top 3 from this into that A main event. Top 3 into the A main event. Race number 3, two-wheel drive, 17.5 B main event. You will be up next. 17.5 B, you'll be up next. Tim Marks going to be leading out. Griffiths in the 2. Looks like Palmer moving into the top 3. Wants a shot at that A main. Marshals, watch your areas. Marshals, watch your areas. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Leading out is going to be Tim Marks. In that 2, Gabe Griffiths in the 3, going to be Dave Rosen. Hunter in the 4, Palmer in the 5. Race number 3, 17.5 B main event. It'll be a 9-car B main event. You will be up next. And again, drivers, you are walking up the stand on how you qualified. Walking up the stand on how you qualified with our more than 7-car mains. I do request that everyone have their masks on when they're at the top of the driver's stand. Would be appreciated. So again, when you are standing up there in our multiple car mains, please remember to put your mask on. When there's only 7 and there's adequate space to spread out, then you're good on that. But when I have 9 and 10 cars, please put your masks on. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. Race number 2 on deck. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Tim Marks on top. Gabe Griffiths in the 2. Dave Rosen in the 3. Rosen now all over the back door of Griffiths. Hunter in the 4. Now Rosen and Griffiths get into it. Hunter not quite close enough to capitalize, but they still work with one another. Hunter might be in the mix. Rosen in the 2. Griffiths in the 3. Year leader through the switchback section, coming over the pitcher's mound. Bright fluorescent pink into the black. That is Tim Marks. Now gap between Hunter and Griffiths is going to be 3.6 seconds.
2 minutes left.
With 3 in, 2 to go. Race number 3, 17.5 B main event. You will be up next. We're putting water down after race number 4. Water after race number 4. That'll carry us through till the end of our main events. And again, at the conclusion of our main events, we will have open practice. I will have it on a timer, so everybody can get adequate time if you are practicing. I don't know how long I'm going to have it up for. All depends upon how quickly we get through our main events. Now Griffiths putting it upside down. Hunter moving into that top 3 spot. He's looking at a shot at that A main event. So Brian Hunter through the switchback section, over the pitcher's mound he goes. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. It is Marks on top, Rosen in the 2, Hunter in the 3, Griffiths in the 4. Watching the crossover, Rosen put it upside down. It is Brian Hunter in that 3 spot. Griffiths in the 4, giving chase. 4 minutes in, under a minute to go, Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. At the conclusion of the race, Tim Marks leading out. Rosen in the 2. Hunter in the 3. Griffiths in the 4. Griffiths giving it all he's got. Over the over-under. Puts it upside down and off the track. Everybody scrambling to get the car. Hunter, huge sigh of relief on that one. Palmer going to pull into the top 5 with under 30 to go. Rosen in the 2. Marks leading out. Hunter by the start-finish line with under 20 to go. Trying to keep it rubber side down. Make his way into that A main event. Keep it clean, drivers. Keep it clean. With 2 and 1, and that is going to be time. Brian Hunter, you're bumping into that A main event. Waiting on 5. Tim Marks, you are done into the A main event. Blake Palmer, you are done. Marshall by start finish line, please. Marshall by start finish line. And Rosen, you are done. That is a race all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Tim Marks taking the win. Rosen in the 2. Hunter in the 3. Where did my... Awesome. All right, let's go and get those blowers down. Blowers down. It's already been done, Kyler. It's already been done. Blowers down. And let's go and get our marshals out on the track. I will need a couple of volunteers to help me out with this race. A couple of volunteers to help me out with this race. Race number 3, you can roll them out, check them in. Race 3, you can roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 9 spot, Stephen Antony. In the 8, Kyler Cornwell. In the 7, Kevin Boyd. In the 6, Grant Combs. In the 5, Brett Kaiser. In the 4, Alan Dreby. In the 3, Brian Day. In the 2, Paul Weir. And on the pole,
Kevin Boyd.
Will be Chase Boyd. All right, and with that being said, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's go get our cars lined up. Straightaway is
1 minute to the
closed.
start of the race. Kyler Cornwell. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
And let's see here. Mr. Marks, can I get you back on the track? Corner marshal, please. Oh, Dave's marshaling for you? Oh, Joe's marshaling. All right, cool. Nobody told me that.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Blake, go into that section right there. And I need 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 5 on the crossover, please. 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 5 on the crossover. Thank you, Mr. Leffler. Out to cone number 3. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Keep it clean, going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Keep it clean. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Keep it clean through the crossover, guys. Keep it clean through the crossover. Leading us out is going to be Chase Boyd, Paul Weir in the 2, Day in the 3. Remember, I'm taking top 3 into that A-main event. It's going to be a 10-car boogity A-main event. Watch out in the straightaway. Watch out in the straightaway. Boyd leading out. Weir in the 2, Day in the 3. Watch out from the driver's stand. Watching from the driver's stand. It is clear. So it's going to be Chase Boyd up on top. Paul Weir in that 2. Weir spinning around like a record. That's going to move Day into the top 2. Long race, Paul. Settle it in. You're into that A-main event. Just keep it clean. Kevin Boyd now moving into that top 4 with Kaiser, Dreby. Combs. All right, it's going to be Chase Boyd, the birthday boy, leading out. Brian Day in the 2. Paul Weir in the 3. Kevin Boyd in the 4. Weir getting a little wiggly-quiggly in the crossover. That's going to move Weir. Oh, thank you. All right, back up on top. It's going to be Chase Boyd starting to stretch it out. Brian Day in that 2. Looks like Kevin Boyd moving into the top 3 with Weir, Kaiser, and Dreby all going over that crossover right now. Keep it clean out from the driver's stand. It is clear. Cornwell and Combs going at it. Keep it clean in the center section, guys. Now, it's going to be Chase Boyd on top. Looks like Brian Day in the 2. Paul Weir making his way up into the top 3. Kaiser in the 4. Boyd and Dreby going at it with 2 minutes in, 3 to go. We are off and running. Chase Boyd leading out in front of the driver's stand. Coming by start-finish line right about meow. Brian Day in that 2. Then looks like something happened with Weir. So that's going to move Kaiser into the 3. Boyd into the 4. Weir into the 5. Cornwell, you're bumping with Combs. Dreby and Antony rounding out my top 9. Chase Boyd leading out through this intersection of the track, coming in that back double. Fast lap out of Boyd, 18-4. Brian Day in that 2 spot. Then you got a gaggle of cars, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's Kaiser, Boyd, Combs. Now Kaiser hooking up a pipe. That's going to move Kevin Boyd into the top 3. Remember, I'm taking 3 into that A-main event right now. Chase Boyd leading out. Brian Day in the 2. In that 3 is going to be Kevin Boyd with Kaiser in tow. Combs in the 4 spot. Make your passes clean, guys. Make your passes clean. It's a battle royale between Boyd and Kaiser. Coming in from the driver's stand right now. Race number 4, Novice A-main event. You will be up next. Novice A-main event. You will be up next. Leader right now off the end of straightaway. That is Chase Boyd. In that 2 will be Brian Day. That is leader and second just in front of you, Paul. You know what to do. Kevin Boyd in the 3. Kaiser in the 4. Cornwell in the 5. With 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 4, 2-wheel drive, Novice A-main event. You will be up next. It is Chase Boyd on top. Brian Day starting to work up on the back door of Chase now. In that 3 is going to be, looks like Brett Kaiser making his way into the top 3. Cornwell into the 4 with Boyd dropping it to the top 5. Your top 2 cars off the end of straightaway over the tabletop they go. It is Chase Boyd on top. Brian Day in that 2 coming by start-finish line right now with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. And then 3rd, 4th, and 5th, that's going to be Kaiser, Cornwell, and Boyd come by start-finish line right now. Zip tie leading into 3. Cornwell bumping from that C main into the B, trying to find a way into that A main. But right now it's going to be Chase Boyd on top. Brian Day just sitting back. He knows if he stays there, he's in that A main event. Then you got Kaiser, Cornwell, and Boyd getting into it in front of driver's stand. Thank you, Dave. Nicely done. Woo! That was impressive. Chase Boyd leading out, trying to lead it tone to tone with 25 seconds to go. Watch it by start finish line. Marshall by start finish line. It is clear. Thank you very much. With 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Watching the over-under. Watch the over-under. Watch the over-under. It is clear. It's Chase Boyd on top with less than 10. Brian Day in the 2. In that 3 is going to be Kaiser. Watching from the driver's stand. That is time. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Kevin Boyd, you are done. Kyler Cornwell, you are done. Alan Drebby, you are done. Combs, you are done. Anthony, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshall, looks like Brian Day finding his way around Chase Boyd. No, he does not. And Kaiser, you are done. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Taking the win, Chase Boyd by 16 one-thousandths of a second. Brian Day in the 2, Kaiser in the 3. Boyd, Day, and Kaiser, you are bumping into that A-main event.
The race is completed. Race
number 4, Novice A-main event. You will be up next. Let's do this. Chase Boyd, Brian Day, and Brett Kaiser. I need you to marshal for race number 5. Boyd, Day, Kaiser, marshal for race number 5. Boyd, Day, Kaiser, marshal for race number 5. Everyone else out on the track to corner marshal. So I need Kevin Boyd, Kyler Cornwell, Alan Drebby, Paul Weir, Grant Combs, and Stephen Antony out on the track. I have not called track open yet. I shouldn't have any cars going. Mr. Griffiths, I have not called track open. That means no cars should be moving. Thank you. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I need Chase to help me for race number 5. So Chase, Day, and whoever was 3rd, Kaiser, help me for race number 5. Everyone else, find a marshaling spot, roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 4th spot, Alyssa Helmerick. In the 3, Blake Palmer. In the 2, Gabe Griffiths. And on the pole will be Nicholas Finch. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Blake Palmer.
Marshals to your spots, please. Mr. Antony. Mr. Antony. Can I get you right here on code number 4? Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. No more laps. No more laps. Technically, you're supposed to be running the car that you qualify with.
To the start of the race.
But this is novice. We digress. Again, straightaway is closed. Line the cars up, please. On the pole will be
45
Nicholas
seconds to the
Finch
start of
in
the
the
race.
2, Gabe Griffiths in the 3, Blake Palmer, and on the 4 spot will be Alyssa Helmrich.
Alyssa Helmrich. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Kyler. Appreciate that. All right. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're rolling with race number 4, my novice A main event. After this, we will put some water down, and 21.5 A main event, you will be on deck. Watch it on the crossover. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. Whoa. Leading out is going to be Gabe Griffiths in that 2 spot. Going to be Nicholas Finch in the 3. Is going to be Alyssa Helmrich. Blake Palmer in the 4. Drivers, you have 1 minute in, 5 to go. 1 in, 5 to go. You're watching race number 4, novice A main event. It's going to be Gabe Griffiths leading out. Nicholas Finch in that 2. Blake Palmer now moving into the top 3. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Thank you, Mr. Cornwell. Appreciate that. Watch out behind you, Paul. Watch out behind you. It's going to be Gabe Griffiths leading out. Nicholas Finch in that 2 spot. Alyssa Helmrich in the 3. Blake going to be rounding out my top 4. I'll need these 4 drivers. Then I'll need Chase Boyd, Brian Day, and Brett Kaiser to marshal for race number 5. Watch in the center section. Watch center section. Cornwell doing a jig. It is clear. And again, thanks for everyone coming on out today to Hobby Action Raceway. Hopefully you guys are having a fun time. Got some extended A-mains, some more than 7 car A-mains for those classes that have the appropriate numbers. So remember, if you got another car at home and you usually run 4-wheel drive, bring out a 2-wheel drive. No harm, no foul. Again, we're going to put a little water down after race number 4, a little water after race number 4. And race number 5, my 21.5 A main event will be on deck. It's Gabe Griffiths leading out. Nicholas Finch in that 2 spot, Alyssa in that 3. Blake going to round out my top 4. Again, remember, novice drivers, rubber side down, always going to be the fast way around town. Watch coming on front straightaway. Gabe Griffiths leading out. Nicholas Finch in that 2 spot. Alyssa Helmrich in the 3. 350 in, 210 to go. 350 in, 210 to go. Race number 5, 21.5 A main event. That'll be a 7-minute A main event. You will be up next. That'll be a 9-car A
2
main.
minutes left.
Drivers, you have 1:45 left to go. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Mr. Anthony. Appreciate that. And again, we're putting a little water down after this race, a little water after this race. Roll that, Blake. Roll it. Don't try and jump it. Drivers, you have 4:45 in, 1:15 to go. 4:45 in, 1:15 to go. It's Griffiths on top. Finch in the 2, Helmrich in the 3, Palmer in the 4.
One minute left.
Drivers, you have 5 minutes in, 1 to go. 5 in, 1 to go. Marshall in the center section. Thank you, Kyler. Off the gas one being marshaled. Under 40 seconds to go. Under 40 to go. Ugh. With under 15 to go. Under 15 to go. Less than 5. Marshall behind you. Mr. Anthony behind you. And that's going to be time. You'll be done when you cross the line. Finch, you're done. Palmer, you're done. Griffiths, you're done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Taking the win, Gabe Griffiths in the 2. Nicholas Finch in the 3 will be Alyssa Helmrich. Waiting on 1, and that is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Marshals, grab your blowers. I'll take care of the corner.
Transponder 3863802. Transponder 33821118. Transponder 854090653462. Transponder 5158585. Transponder 49277985492003. Transponder 3863402921. Stephen Anthony.
All
Ryan
right.
Hunter.
Marshals are your
Ryan
spots.
Finland.
I got everybody out
Phil Rowan.
there. Qualifying
Dave
in the
Rosen.
9 spot. Brian Hunter in the 8. Dave Rosen. In the
Tim
7,
Marks.
Tim Marks. In the 6,
35
Ryan
seconds to the
Finland.
start of the race.
In the 5,
David
Nick Bayette.
Nick Bayette.
In the 4, Phil
Mike Keller.
Rowan. In the 3, Mike Caller. In the 2, David Fout. And on the pole will be Stephen Anthony. Marshall in the center, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Watching the crossover, watching the crossover, slow on the crossover, slow on the crossover. It is clear. All right, race number 5 going live here in 30 seconds. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is
15
closed.
seconds to
Start
the start of
gridding
the
up the
race.
cars. Straightaway is closed. Start gridding up the cars. Fout in the 2. Anthony on
Less
the
than 5.
pole. Caller in the 3. Rowan in the 4. Bayette in the 5. Finland in the 6. Marks in the 7. Rosen in the 8. Hunter in the 9. All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Watch your area. It's not the race going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean. And we're rolling with race number 5, our 21.5 A main event. Anthony going to be leading us out. Fout in the 2, Caller in the 3, Rowan, Bayette, Finland, Hunter. Watch at the top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. So leading out is going to be Dave Fout. Anthony in the 2, Bayette in the 3. Looks like Rowan, Finland, Rosen, Hunter. 3-car dance coming in from the timing and scoring. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Foul getting it wrong on the over-under. Collects it back. Going to drop him to the top 4 now. Leading out is going to be Stephen Anthony. Nick Bayette in the 2. Somebody sticks it like a lawn dart. That is going to be Fout into the 3. Hunter now moving up into the top 4. Are you kidding me? Where'd those skills come from? Leading out, Stephen Anthony. Nick Bayette in the 2. And it's going to be Fout. Hunter. Looks like Finland. Rowan. Watch the over-under. Watch the over-under. Watch the over-under. Thank you, Alyssa. It is clear. Watch the intersection. Chase, Chase, behind you. That's your spot to watch, buddy. Thank you. Hey, it's going to be Stephen Anthony leading out. Nick Bayette in the 2. Fout and Hunter going at it for 3rd and 4th. Fout upside. Nope. That was Hunter upside down. So leader right now is going to be Stephen Anthony right now. Coming by start-finish line. Bayette in that 2. Coming into the crossover right about meow. There's Anthony getting it wrong. Bayette pulls up alongside and round the outside like a record. In that 3 spot is going to be Dave Fout. In the 4 is going to be Rowan, Hunter, and Marks. Going to be rounding out my top 6 with Caller in the 7. Hunter getting it wrong in the crossover. Help him out, help him out, help him out. It is clear. Leader right now is going to be Nick Bayette. In that 2 is going to be Stephen Anthony. Mr. Finland, that is 2nd working behind you. You know what to do. Thank you very much. And Dave, you'll have 3rd coming up on you soon enough. Watching the rhythm, watching the rhythm. It is clear. Race number 6, 2-wheel drive, 17.5 A main event coming at you next. 17.5 A main event coming at you next. It's going to be Nick Bayette on top. Watch it through the bowl. Watch it through the bowl. It is clear. So take a lap with Bayette right now. In front of the driver's stand. Open track for Bayette. Double single action in front of timing and scoring. In that 2 is going to be Stephen Anthony. In that 3 is going to be Fout. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. Appreciate that. So now Fout starting to put the laps together. Fast car on the track. Definitely going to be Dave Fout. 19-1, and I'll stop talking about him. Puts it upside down. With 3 minutes in, 4 to go. Watch the over-under. Watch the over-under. It is clear. So Nick Bayette leading out in that 2 is going to be Stephen Antony. In the 3 will be Rowan. Caller and Fout going to be rounding out my top 5. With 3:30 in, 3:30 to go, halfway home. Nick Bayette through the center section of the track he goes. Race number 6, two-wheel drive, 17.5A main event. You will be up next. 17.5A main event. You will be up next. Watching in front of the driver's stand, it is clear. Caller and Rowan going at it now. Caller pulling into the top 3. Fout into the 4. Watch it on the over-under. Watch the over-under. Watch the over-under. It is clear. Watching from the driver's stand. Now Caller putting it upside down. Fout going to pull back into the top 3 now. Bayette leading out. Antony in the 2. There's Antony and Bayette. Bayette over the crossover. Anthony over the crossover. Oh, watching the crossover drivers. Watching the crossover. No harm, no foul. You guys are off and running with 4:30 in. 2:30 to go. .430 in, 2:20 to go. 4:30 in, 2:20 to go. Nick Bayette on top. Stephen Antony in that 2 spot. There's Bayette. There's Antony. Where's Fout? Fout over the crossover. He's 7.3 back with 5 minutes in, 2 to go. 5 in, 2 to go. It's Bayette, Antony, Fout, Caller, Rowan, Marks, Finland, Hunter, Rosen out early on. Watching from the driver's stand, it is clear. Your leader, Nick Bayette, marshalling from the driver's stand. It is clear. Caller putting it upside down. That's going to move Rowan into the top 4 now. Caller going to drop it to the 5 with Marks knocking on his back door in that 6 spot. So that'll be close battle for 5th and 6th between Caller and Marks and Rowan. There's Caller. There's Marks. There goes Rowan. So Rowan in the 4, Caller in the 5, Marks in the 6, Mr. Antony in the 2. Watch it off the crossover. Watch it off the crossover. It is clear. Watch it over the crossover. Marshall in the center, Marshall in the center. It is clear. Drivers, you have 55 seconds to go. It is Nick Bayette on top. Watching the crossover, watching the crossover, watching the crossover. It is clear. Nick Bayette on top. Stephen Antony in that 2 spot. There's Antony in the 2. Fout in the 3. Rowan in the 4. Drivers, you have 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Race number 6. 17.5A main event. You will be up next watching the triple in front of the driver's stand. It is clear. And again, went up on the driver's stand, if I could, with a 10-car main. If I could have you guys making an effort to put your masks on, I would greatly appreciate it. Less than 15, less than 15. Bayette on top, Antony in the 2. Fout in the 3, Rowan Caller with 2 and 1, and that's going to be time. Finish lap, you are on. Phil Rowan, you are done. Brian Hunter, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Don't interfere with the cars that are in front of you, please. Mike Caller, you are done. Dave Fout, you are done. Marks, Bayette, you are all done. Waiting on 2. Antony, you are done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, go and grab those blowers and blow off your respective areas. Taking the win, Nick Bayette, Stephen Antony in the 2, Dave Fout in the 3, Phil Rowan in the 4. All right, let's go and get those blowers down, blowers down, blowers down. Drivers from race number 5, I need you out on the track, please. Drivers from race 5 out on the track. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers at this point in time. We should be looking for any volunteers. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Race number 6, you can roll them out, check them in.
Local legend.
Qualifying
Chase Boyd.
order in the
Ethan
10
Laurel.
spot, Brett Kaiser.
Ryan
In the
Prince.
9, Brian Day.
Randy Lockett.
In the 8, Chase Boyd.
Jerry
In the
Walter.
7, Jerry Walter.
1 minute
In
to
the
start of
6,
the race.
AJ
Never done
Lorello.
that.
In the 5, Ryan Prince. In the
Aaron
4,
Brown.
James Leffler. In the 3, Aaron Brown.
left.
In the 2, Randy Locken. And on the pole will be Scott Spear.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Nick, can you pop your head inside and ask Brett if he's going to run
30
his
seconds
race
to
or
the start
not?
of the race.
Nope. All right. Marshals to your spots then. Marshals to your spots then.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right. Beautiful. Drivers ready. Hey, there's the box there for a reason. Don't mess with the race director. You want to start a lap down? Okay. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. At the sound of the tone. All right, let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. It's Spear leading out. Locking in the 2. Brown. Lorello. Boyd. Scott Spear up on top. In that 2 spot, Randy Locken in the 3. It's going to be Aaron Brown. He's got A.J. Lorello knocking on his back door. Watch out front. Spear puts it upside down. That drops him back to the top 4. Then, let's see, Lorello pushes it wide. That moves Spear back into the 3, so it's going to be Randy Locken leading out. Aaron Brown in the 2, Scott Spear in the 3, Lorello and Boyd. Marshals, keep an eye on your areas. Race number 6, off and runner. Race number 7, two-wheel drive, modified. Coming at you next, it's Randy Locken up on top. Aaron Brown in the 2, Spear in the 3. 7-minute A main event. Top 3 front runners. Losi, raw speed ride of Locken. Aaron Brown with the Yokomo. Spear with the Associated Reedy, a.k.a. ride. Then you got Lorello with the Losi. Boyd with the S-Works. Brian Day. Leffler. Prince and Walter going to be rounding out my top 10. Leading out is still going to be Randy Locken. He's got Aaron Brown knocking on his back door. Scott Spear sitting in that 3 spot, just waiting to pick up some pieces. 1:30 in, 5:30 to go. Lorello getting it wrong on the drop-off. Watch out behind you there, Dave. Nicely done. So it's Randy Locken leading out. Aaron Brown in the 2. Brown looking high, looking low. Ain't got nowhere to go over the crossover. They're going to go. Spear in that 3 spot, kicking it sideways. Chase Boyd in the 4, getting it wrong in the crossover. Here comes Brian Day. So 4th, 5th, and 6th coming in that back double. Boyd puts it upside down. Brian Day around the outside. Lorello to the inside and Leffler to the inside. But then your 3-car dance in the center section track coming over that floater double through the pitcher's mound. It's going to be Randy Locken leading out. Aaron Brown in the 2. Spear in the 3. Spear 16-9 fast lap out of Spear. 17-3 out of Brown. And then watch it at the top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. So top 3 front runners through the center section of the track. Spear trying to find a way around Brown. Brown pushes it wide. Spear to the inside. Threads the needle and is gone. Watching in the center, watching the center, watching the center. That's the leaders work with you guys. Chase, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd working with you. Please hold your line. It is Randy Locken up on top. That's 3rd right behind the other Chase. Nicely done, guys. And game on. Randy Locken on top, holding it down for the old dudes. Spear in the 2. Brown in the 3. Lorello, Leffler, Prince, Boyd, Day, Walter. With 3 minutes in, 4 to go. It's still on like Donkey Kong. Now Spear finding his way around Locken. So it's Spear, Locken, and Brown. Top 3 front runners coming by the over-under right about now. In that 4 spot, it's going to be the all graphite of A.J. Lorello. Pick up Lorello right now. Off the end of the straightaway. Coming over the tabletop. Coming up on Leffler and Brown. Excuse me, Leffler and Prince. Now Prince moving into the top 4. Leffler in the 5. Lorello in the 6. And then you got Brian Day and Chase Boyd going at it for 7th and 8th with Walter right in front of them. So everybody working on positions. Ryan Prince sitting in the 4. Leffler in the 5. Your leader right now, Scott Spear, coming up on the back door of Lorello. AJ, you'll have second work with you soon enough. Mr. Leffler, you'll have leader and second coming up on you soon enough. Just letting you know who's coming up on your 6. 4 minutes in, 3 to go. 4 in, 3 to go. It is Scott Spear leading out. Coming in that back double. Coming into the pitcher's mound right about meow. Locking 1.4 back. Locking, keeping them legal and legit. Aaron Brown starting to drift off the back of Locking now. So Brown in a, let's see here, 1.4. Now the gap between second and third is going to be 4.2. So your leader, Scott Spear, down that front straightaway, locking in the 2. He is 1.5 back. Then you got Aaron Brown in the 3, Ryan Prince in the 4, Lorello in the 5. That was Leffler putting it upside down. No harm, no foul. So it's Prince in the 4, Leffler in the 5, Lorello in the 6, Walter in the 7, Boyd and Day rounding out my top 9. Kaiser not making the call on this one. Chase, you'll have leader working with you. You know what to do. Please hold your line. Watch it in the crossover. Watching the crossover. Watching the crossover. It is clear. Thank you very much. Oh, Spear hooks up a pipe. Then gets hung up with Day and Boyd. Then gets hung up with Lockin. So now Lockin and Brown all over Spear. 3-car dance coming in from the driver's end. Top 3 front runners hook up with one another. So it's going to be Lockin leading out. Spear, now Brown leading out. Spear in the 2. Now Spear dropping it to the 3. Lockin pulling into the 2 with 5:20 in, 1:40 to go. It's Aaron Brown on top. Randy Lockin in the 2. Now Ryan Prince moving up into the top. Nope, watch it off the top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. That was Lockin putting it upside down. So it is Aaron Brown on top. Spear in the 2. Lockin in the 3. Let's pick up Brown. Coming in from the driver's stand right about now. That is your leader, Aaron Brown. Scott Spear in that 2 spot. Lockin in the 3 with 6 minutes in, 1 to go. 6 minutes in, 1 to go. Prince in the 4, Leffler in the 5, Lorello, Boyd, Walter, Day, and Kaiser rounding out my top 10. Keep it clean, guys. Brown in from the driver's stand. Gap between first and second is going to be 2.8 with 45 seconds to go. Brown through the pitcher's mound. Somebody's off the track. Off the end of the short chute. There is your leader in front of the driver's stand. That is Aaron Brown. In that 2 spot is going to be Spear. In that 3 will be Lockin. Watch the crossover, watch the crossover, watch crossover, watch crossover. It is clear. With 20 seconds to go, 20 seconds to go. Aaron Brown on top. Spear in the 2. There's Aaron Brown by the start-finish line. They'll get by for 1 more, and there'll probably be a race to the line with less than 10. Brown on top. Spear in the 2, Lockin in the 3. Prince, Leffler, Lorello, Boyd, Walter, Day, and Kaiser with 2 and 1, and that is going to be time. Finish the lap. You are on. Chase Boyd, you are done. Jerry Walter, you are done. Aaron Brown, you are done. Scott Spear, you are done. Lockin, you are done. Waiting on Leffler, you are done. Lorello, you are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on Prince and Day. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Race number 7, 2-wheel drive modified, coming at you next.
The race is completed.
Alrighty, since I'm going to need 5 marshals for this race, 5 marshals, I'm going to take Aaron Brown, Scott Spear, Aaron Brown, Randy Lockin, Ryan Prince, James Leffler, and AJ Lorello. You guys will go ahead and marshal this one. So Chase Boyd, Brian Day, Jerry Walter, and Brett Kaiser, you guys will marshal after this race. You will help me marshal after this race, okay? Thank you, guys. Woo! Again, I need you guys' help in the next race. I will appreciate it, and I know these guys do as well. Let's get those marshals out. I need someone on number 5 cone. I just
Cody
need
Richmond.
5 marshals out there, so we need one on the 5. We got Jerry out there. What a... Randy. Perfect. All right, 2-wheel modified. Go ahead and slowly roll them out. Check them in. I think it's for everyone getting out there. Like I said, I will need some volunteers and the drivers from that last race that were not out to
Locomotion.
Marshall. Out to
Zipping.
Marshall next race for me. All right, let's get these guys checked in. Get about a full lap in. And we'll get this one underway with your 2-wheel modified with extended mains. Watch go in front of the triple. Watch on top of the hill. Don't break them. Don't break them. All righty, 2-wheel modified. Go ahead and finish the lap you're on. Straightaway is going to be closed. Straightaway is closed. No more laps. No more laps. You guys know the deal. Starting the 4th position is going to be Cody Witchman. On the 3rd will be Richard Lake. On the 2 tonight will be Scott Spear. And on the pole, the one and only Ezra Keller. All right, marshals, please look alive. Please watch your area and not the race. Drivers, this is 7 minutes long. We're going to sound the tone. And we're off just like that. Single file line, all going through over the tabletop. Lining up for that triple, all nice and clean. Just like that already, Scott. And Spear getting the unfortunate event of that one, but he's got the speed. And we got 7 long minutes. It was side by side. So Ezra Keller off to an early little lead, but Lake's been showing the speed all day long. Let's see what can happen here. With only about a lap, we only got 1 lap in on this one, so let's get a few laps and see where they are. What happens? Who's doing what? We do appreciate everyone. Whoa, watch over this crossover. Do appreciate everyone coming out here at Hobby Action Raceway for your Saturday racing action. Hope you guys are enjoying the new track, getting it kind of down. Traction's coming up. Right now, you're the leader in that white, blue, and red. B6.2 over the front triple. Coming right by the announcer's booth. Oh, watch the top of the hill. Your leader kind of rolls it. So now separation is going to be closed down between him and Lake. And like I said, Spear going to get in that mix too here shortly. So we got an all associated field up here. And all 4 modifieds are unassociated new vehicles out here. Separation was 4.8. Now it's down to 1.5. So right now, fast car around the track is Ezra Keller with 16.5. Lake, though, has got a 16.8. Spear with a 16.8. Witchman with an 18.5. Your leader gets a little 360. Lake kind of gets wrong over the crossover jump. Collects Spear, but no harm, no foul. No marshal needed. So now Spear going to take over that 2 spot. Cars look a little dicey in the rear in all your top 3 cars. So either track didn't get blown off properly. Remember, marshals, it is your job after you marshal to blow off your area. That is your duty as a marshal. When you race, you blow off the track. That's how we do it here. Driver's got under 5 to go. Your leader crossing by that line one more time. As I said, that he rolls it over. He's off the track. So now Lake right there. Lake going to take it over, followed by Ezra. Spear catching a weird little divot right there. Well, Randy Lockett, we got one stuck between the pipes. Clear. So your race leader coming over by the start-finish line, keeping smooth and consistent. As I said, that rolls it over. No harm, no foul. Witchman knows what to do as he lets his leader by, and you got 2nd and 3rd right behind you. Cody's been doing this long enough. Gentlemen, you got 250 down, 410 to go. Boom, shakalaka. Lake by the line, Ezra by the line, Spear, they're all by the line. So we got 3 minutes down, 4 to go in your 2-wheel modified A main event. Race number 8, 13.5 Sportsman, I believe, is going to be up next. A main event. That's going to be a stacked field right there. So if you guys aren't marshaling, we'll need you guys out here to help volunteer and marshal in those races that we're not 17.5 A-main that didn't marshal. Need you back out here to marshal soon. And these are extended mains, guys, so make sure you got those gearing just right, the cooling fans on. So right now we got a head-to-head. Your leader rolls it over. Now Ezra goes by, Spears goes by with 3:25 to go. Well, watch the crossover, it is clear. So Ezra Keller taking over that top spot. But right behind him, like white on rice, is going to be Scott Spear, the local legend. All right, and we got 3:05 to go, drivers. 3:05 to go. Right now, Ezra Keller sitting in that top spot with a fast off of 16.5, but not too far behind, with about half a second behind Scott Spear, as they got about a double's length between the two, as Ezra's down that little short shoot straightaway. Spear down there, Lake down there. All your top three on the same lap right now. See if Lake comes by, is going to make it. Boom. Driver's got 2:35 to go. Oh, we got one off the track. And it was Spear, unfortunately. Overshoots that double, a little flatland. He'll get back in the groove after a couple turns and get right back going with 2:20 to go, drivers. 2:20 to go. Race number 8. Watch after the triple. It is clear. Thank you, Jerry. Whoa, watch it, Jerry. All right, we got your 13.5 Sportsman lining up. A-main coming up next. That's going to be a good one. There's been some fast cars there, so see what's going to happen in that long 7 minutes. Your drivers 5 down, 2 to go. We still got Ezra, Lake, Spear, your top 3, with Witchman rounding out your field here. Also, remind you, if you guys have any open tabs, go ahead and get inside. See one of the employees, and we'll get that taken care of, get that closed down. I would assume we should have some open practice after, as it's only here at 5 o'clock, so we'll get the final answer. Ooh, wish him get a little sideways. Ezra, no harm, no foul, right through him, though. So with 1:20 to go, we still got Ezra Keller out front, followed by Lake Spear. Right now, separation was 4.6. Let's see what happens when Lake crosses the line, see what that separation's going to be. Boom, it went to 5.2. So Ezra just to be a little bit faster right now, a little more consistent. With 6 minutes down, 1 to go, drivers.
1 minute left.
Lake gets it wrong. Spear goes by. So I got a battle between second and third right here with under a minute to go. Oh, Lake gets it wrong. When no harm, no foul, gets over that pipe just fine. So it's a drag race down that little straightaway. Spear on top. Going over that triple nice and clean. Lake over it nice and clean. Inside move Lake does. Over the crossover they go. Separation between second and third. And doesn't tell me. It is close. Oh, Lake rolls it. No harm, no foul. 20 seconds to go, drivers. 20 seconds to go. Witchman unfortunately breaking out. Less than 5 to go, drivers. Less than 5 to go. There, marshals. Wait till I call everyone done. That is time, drivers. As you cross the line, you will be done. Spear got you at the line. Waiting on 2 more marshals. Boom shakalaka. Lake's done. And waiting on Ezra. And boom shakalaka. All right, marshals. Grab those blowers. Blow off your area, please. Prince, make sure you grab that blower. Blow off this area. I do appreciate it. Drivers, please take your car. Oh, you're good, AJ.
The race
Thank
is
you.
completed.
Sorry. If it makes you feel better, I can adjust it. All right. All right, we need to see those drivers from that 17.5 A-main that weren't out there to marshal. I need you out to the track now, please. So let me get you guys out there. I need to see all my cones filled. If you guys need some karma, I got volleyball coming out here We got Witchman. We got Ezra. I got Spear. Oh, Jared Walters, I appreciate you. Ryan Prince is going to stay at number 5 for me. I need someone on the 2, and I should be good to go. I need someone on the 5 and on the 2. All righty, going out there, and we got someone going on the 2. If you go right there on the 5, watch the hill. 13-5 Sportsman Solar, roll them out. Check them in for me, please.
Alan Dreeby.
Remember, guys, roll them out and don't break them. If you're going to marshal right there, bud, please stand more close to the number 2. Go by the pole, please.
Lee Helmrich.
Sorry about your stats there, Spear. I was just enjoying. It may have. I don't know exactly. All right, we got everyone getting checked in. All righty, guys, let's get that straightaway closed. Straightaway is closed. Normal lap. Slow them down. Slow them down over that straightaway. Woo! Remember, guys, when I say straightaway is closed, do not send it. All right, we're going to have on the 8th position tonight is going to be Rich Brown. On the 7th will be Rickerson. On the 6th will be Mike. On the 5th will be Ryan. On the 4 tonight will be Tim. 3 will be Bayette. On the 2 will be Allen. And on the pole tonight, Lee Helmrich. Let's get them lined up. Remember, drivers, let's keep it clean. Let's get through the first couple corners, and we'll get them underway. All right, marshals, please pay attention to your area. Keep your head on a swivel. We're going on the sound and the tone. And we're off. This is your 13-5 Sportsman. Work together, guys. Work together. Look at that. That's great sportsmanship right there. That's what I like to see. Waiting. All right, it's a long 7 minutes, drivers. Long 7 minutes. So remember, listen to what I may call a mistake, or a crash over the straightaway or one in the area. So you guys are on your heads, paying attention. All right, now we got Lee Helmrich all alone, sitting. Watch coming in front of the triple. It is clear. Work together, guys. Marshall gets you. Watch it over the crossover. There it is. Crossover is clear. Couldn't think there for a second. All right, we're coming up on 50 seconds down. 6:10 to go, drivers. Long 7 minutes. Long 7 minutes to go. Watch it coming up on top of the hill for the crossover. It is clear. Work together, work together. Leffler over here letting it rain, letting it pour. Do not go wide. You might want to get a towel for that. Oh, yeah. We got a new patches out here trying to. Watch it by the triple, guys. Watch it by the triple. Your local legend doing work. Remember, guys, watch over the crossover. We got one more. Crossover. It is clear. We got 130 down, 5:30 to go. Driver, we got Helmrich on top. Allen, Nick Bayette, your top 3. We got Mike, Tim, Joe, Ryan, and Rich Brown rounding out your field. We got a, whoa, there you go. Rickerson looking at some issues right now. Watch it in the triple. Clear. We got another one. You got to go over the pipe, Jerry. Thank you. Look at the hustle out of our marshals and our 40 up marshal out there doing great work. Getting your exercise in there. Spear, I appreciate that. All right, drivers, got 207 down. 452 to go at 450 now. All right, so we got Helmrich on top of the fast lap of 17-1. Allen in the 2, Bayette in the 3. Top 3 kind of setting themselves apart right now. Then Mike, Tim, Ryan, Rich, and Rickson off early, unfortunately. We got 4:35 to go. Drivers, remember, race number 9, I believe it, Expert 13.5A main. Coming up next, have them ready. So we probably will be doing some open practice. So be advised. Watch coming by the start-finish line. Look at the hustle. Watch start-finish line. It is clear. Thank you. Watch by the double on the outside. It is clear. Thank you, Ezra. Watch come down the straightaway. It is clear. Got a little wide there. So getting nice and clean. Watch after the triple. Clear. So with 3:50 to go, drivers still got Helmrich on top. Bayette, Allen, your top 3. Mike, Tim, Ryan, Rich, and Rickerson. I appreciate one coming out right now with 3-4. Watch the straightaway. We got little ballet dances going on here. Someone got on the loose. Work together, guys. We got a few of you guys going through that double or triple section right there. Best thing I've seen so far, you guys get a little out of sorts. You get off the throttle and let it coast. That's great. See, get on those binders, get on those brakes. 3:45 down, 3:15 to go, drivers. Watch the triple at the end. It's clear. We'll watch right there. Thank you. Drivers got 2:40 to go. We still got Helmerich on top. It's fast up at 17-1. Bayette now moving up to the 2. Allen moving into the 3. Then we got Mike, Tim, Ryan, Rich, and Rickerson round out your field. Then our drivers probably gonna have some open practice after our final event or final race of the evening. So stick around if you want some practice for a little bit. That's what I figured. Woo! Watch. Crossover. It is clear. Thank you very much. Watch the triple. It is clear. He is on all four. That was Allen in the number 2 spot, but I don't think he's. Mike now moving up to the number 3. So that was for the change. We'll watch crossover. Watch crossover. Left. It is clear. So now the battle's going to be between Mike and Allen. Mike's got in that blue Techno, I believe. And then you got Allen coming down that little straightaway. Whoa! Little 360 action going right there. That's some X Games mode right there. Alrighty, we're back to normal. Thank you, Marshall, for the hustle, but 1:35 to go. 1:35 to go. So we got Helmerich, Bayette, Allen now, Mike, Tim, Ryan, Rich, and Joe. So let's get these guys another lap, see what really happened, or who's doing what. Where are they at? Allen's got some power down that car and comes down that straightaway. He does get a little loose, so tire may be coming unglued or something. Drivers got 110 to go. 110 to go. Race number 9, our expert division at 13.5 coming at you guys next. Watch right there. Cody's going to get Allen. Allen kind of falling apart here, unfortunately, with less than a minute to go. Please, Marshall, keep the shouting down. Keep the shoutings down. Watch the crossover. You're clear. You're clear. Crossover. It is clear. Watch by the start-finish line. Watch the triple. 40 seconds to go, drivers. 40 seconds to go. We got Helmerich. Whoa, watch the crossover. Not clear. Here, good, good. All right, watch this triple. Watch the triple. It is clear. So with 25 to go, we still got Helmerich up top. Bayette, Mike, your top 3, followed by Tim, Allen, Ryan, Rich, and Rickerson. So Lee tonight has led it from tone to tone. He's not all yellow, or excuse me, pink. B74, I believe, with white wheels. Going over the little tabletop, going in front of the driver's stand for that triple, double, single. Coming by that start-finish line, roundabout meow. Boom, that is time, drivers. As you finish, as you cross the line, you will be done. Watch the straightaway, clear. Good job, Rich Brown. I do appreciate it. So we got Bayette done. Tim is done. Ryan is done. As I call your name, guys, go ahead and pull those cars off. Tim, Allen, Ryan, Nick. Waiting a few more. Helmerich's done. Waiting on Mike. Coming right now. Mike's done. Rich Brown, where you at, buddy? Good? Good, good, good. All right, that's time. Lee Helmerich going to take that one. Remember, marshals, grab those blowers. Blow off your area. Boyd, grab the blower. As a duty, you blow. Blow your area. Ooh, look at that TLR right there. That caught your eye, didn't it? That's big. That's been, no. All right, all you now.
The race is completed.
All right, let's go get our marshals or spots, please. Marshals or spots, marshals or spots, marshals or spots, please. Marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to our spots. All right, blowers down, blowers down, blowers down. And race number 9, final race of the round. You can roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Qualifying order in the 5 spot, Cody Witchman. In the 4, AJ Lorello. In the 3, Kevin Cornwell. In the 2, Jim Silve. And on the pole will be Ryan Prince.
Jim Silve. Ryan Prince. Kevin Cornwell.
All right,
AJ
got a
Lorello.
clear check out of everyone. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Cody, you going to make this one? Nope. Okay. Hey, Ryan, breathe a sigh of relief. You're starting a lap ahead. Oh, that's okay. I'm just making sure you got a cushion because he said he was okay starting a lap down. So, with that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. At the sound of the tone. And we're off and loaded. Ryan Prince locked and loaded off the get-go. Going to go for the triple, not going to case it, but still going to pull out in that early lead. It's Prince, Silve, Cornwell, and Lorello. Through the switchback section they go over the pitcher's mound, coming down that back straightaway. It is Ryan Prince leading out. Silve in tow. Lorello pulling into the top 3. Cornwell in the 4. After this race, we will have open practice till 6 o'clock. We'll have open practice till 6 o'clock. I'll set it for a 5-minute clock. 5-minute clock. So if you are going to be practicing, you need to make sure you step down at the conclusion of 5 minutes. Prince putting it upside down. Silve round the outside. Really doesn't matter because he's a lap down, so he's got to get all the way around the track and then lap Ryan to win the race. So leaders to the center section of the track. Silve going big and finding the blower. Can't blame the blower on that one. But it's going to be Ryan Prince leading out. Silve breaking the rear end of the car. That's going to put Cornwell into the 2. Lorello in the 3. Watch in the center section. Watch center section. It is clear. The leader on track is going to be Ryan Prince. In that 2 spot is going to be AJ Lorello. Kevin Cornwell in that 3 spot. Race number 9 on deck. And again, huge thanks for everyone coming out today. Hopefully you guys had some fun times. Did a little bit of a resort how everyone will be running with their light group. Extended A mains for those that made the A mains, and a little bit more than 7 cars in each main for those that had more than 7 cars. So again, thanks for everyone coming on out. Ryan Prince going to be leading out. Lorello in the 2. Cornwell in the 3. Race number 9 on deck. 2:30 in, 4:30 to go. We're going to have a little bit of practice till 6 o'clock. At the conclusion of tonight, 6 o'clock, we will be having practice till.
Like I said, move him. Yeah. I tried to be nice to his birthday. It kind of backfired. Did you end up going off the track? Was that you that tracked rolled up? Oh.
Yeah, and then Ryan. Yeah, you went off the track over here. Holy crap. And then Ryan, I don't know what he was doing, but he was like, I started the traction roll, and he was looking at it, he saw it going, and he just kept letting it go, and it was like by the time he reacted, it was like, you know. Ryan Prince leading out. Lorello in the 2. It's going to be Ryan Prince leading out. AJ Lorello in that 2 spot. Kevin Cornwell in the 3. Watch at the top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. Again, after this race, we will have a half hour or more of open practice till 6 o'clock. So I'll set it for a 5-minute clock, 5-minute clock.
Fucking dent bad. No, I hit the fucking packer, dude. It was a fucking shot. Boom.
Okay. I'll get that out of there. Well, I don't know why they're still out there. But, yeah. Watch the top of the hill. Watch the top of the hill. You're watching race number 9. Final race of the day. Again, thanks for everyone coming on out. Hopefully you guys have been having some fun times. Race number 9 on deck. Again, after this, we will have about 35 minutes of open track time. 35 minutes of open track time. Clock will be set for 5 minutes. So again, at the conclusion of 5 minutes, if you are still up there, you need to step down and let the people that are standing in line the chance to get up on the driver's stand.
Two minutes left.
It's Ryan Prince on top, AJ Lorello in the 2, Kevin Cornwell in the 3, Sylvain in the 4, Witchman not making the call in the 5. Guys, you have 5:20 in, 1:40 to go. 5:20 in, 1:40 to go. It is Ryan Prince on top. Prince off the end of the short shoot. Fast lap out of Prince. 16.6. Yowza. In that 2 spot, AJ Lorello. In the 3, Kevin Cornwell. With 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go.
1 minute
Again,
left.
if you have an open tab inside the store, make your way inside, get that taken care of. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out. We'll have about 35 minutes of open track time, 35 minutes of open track time. And then 6 o'clock, track will be closed. Ryan Prince leading out, Lorello in the 2, Cornwell in the 3. Don't forget, drivers, we do it all over again on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And Saturday again at 1. Don't forget, for those of you that are planning on attending the Top Gun Shootout at SDRC Raceway in December, signups open at 6 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow on RC Signup. So for those of us that don't change time zones, I have no idea what time that is our time, but there you go. I know there's a group of people that are going out to that, so that's going to be time. We'll be done when you cross our finish line. Kevin Cornwell, you are done. AJ Lorello in the 2, you are done. And Ryan Prince taking the win tone to tone. You are done. That is a race all stop.
The race is complete.
Marshals, don't worry about blowing off the track. That does conclude our race program today. So again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out. Time now is 5:23 at 6 o'clock. Track will be closed.
My caller.